Are you tired of having to order food all the time? Tired of having no money because you spent it all on food? Tired of having to walk all the way to the dining hall just to get a meal? If you answered yes to any of these questions and are tired of relying on the dining facilities on campus to get food, this video is for you. Today you're going to learn how to cook salsa chicken with brown rice and vegetables. This meal will give you a healthy balance of carbohydrates, protein, and it's low in saturated fats. The best part about this meal is that it has 2 servings, so your meal is prepped for the next day as well. All of these ingredients can be bought from your local Publix or supermarket. For this recipe, we will need 2 boneless chicken breasts, pink Himalayan salt, a salsa of your choice. Today we'll be using mango peach salsa, taco sauce, Mexican cheese, Uncle Ben's boil and bag brown rice, steam in a bag vegetables. Today we'll be using broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, aluminum foil, a measuring cup, and a tablespoon. And lastly, 2 bowls, a fork and 2 knives, a baking dish, and a pot. First, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven is preheating, fill the pot about 3/4 full with water. Bring the water to a boil by turning the heat to high and leaving the pot there for 5 to 10 minutes. Next, wash your hands to get rid of any bacteria that may be lingering. Next, place the chicken breasts in the baking dish. Put 1 tablespoon of taco sauce on each breast. Fill the measuring cup 1/3 of the way with salsa and pour the salsa evenly over each chicken breast. Next, you can grind a pinch of salt over the top of both chicken breasts. Once you've added the salt, you can cover the dish with aluminum foil. Pinch your fingers along the edges to make sure that the foil is secure. Once the oven is preheated, you can put the chicken dish in the oven and set the timer for 30 minutes. While the chicken is cooking, we can get back to the rice. You can put the rice bag into the water when it comes to a boil. Make sure the bag is completely submerged and set a timer for 10 minutes. Place the bag of vegetables into the microwave and set the timer for 6 minutes. While everything is cooking, you can take the next couple minutes to get some studying or homework done. When the rice is done cooking, turn the heater off and use a fork to lift the rice bag out of the pot to avoid being burned by the hot water. Once the rice has had a chance to cool, cut the bag open with a knife and pour it into a bowl. When pulling the vegetables out of the microwave, be careful to hold by the edges to avoid being burned by the steam. You can tear off the corner of the bag and pour the vegetables into a bowl to allow the vegetables to cool down. When the chicken is done, be sure to use an oven mitt to avoid being burned by the hot dish. Place the chicken on top of the stove and allow it to cool for at least 3 minutes. Pulling the aluminum foil off by the edges will allow the steam to escape. Do so slowly to avoid being burned by the steam. Once the chicken is cooled, you're now able to make your plate. Put 1 of the chicken breasts onto the plate with about half the vegetables and half the rice. Top the chicken with some cheese and wait a few seconds for it to melt. Your meal is officially ready to be eaten. You can store the leftovers in a Tupperware and put it inside of your fridge. Today, you've learned how to cook a meal in your very own dorm. I hope all of you feel better equipped for cooking meals, and I encourage all of you to experiment with different meals to find out what flavors you enjoy. If you would like some more ideas for meals you can cook, you can visit www.choosemyplate.gov.